Hello, hello, hello. What's up to my nice, clean people? Welcome to CNG Daily Update. So yes, guys, Tanya Stevens here is giving her take on what Miss Kitty said about the vaccine. So let's listen to what Tanya Stevens have to say, guys.
It is my
Before you
intention,
guys
it's
go
my
down into
desire
this
that you take
video,
care of yourselves.
please
Whether
remember
you take the joke
to
or you don't take
like,
the joke.
comment, subscribe,
Like, listen, we all
and
take the joke.
share.
And I see a lot of things
Okay, I'm talking
circulating
to
on
you.
social
I'm
media.
talking
And boy,
about
I tell you the truth, me
who
laugh
did
because
not
me never know
subscribe
say
and
some
you did
people
not watch
so
you did not like the
dunce.
video.
Now,
Please
me could
subscribe
establish say,
to
dunce,
CNG
now I've nothing to
Daily
do with book
Update. So
learning.
let's get into the video now.
Dunce, me can never get free the other vibes. Yeah, mix me up with somebody else. Me get tired. When me use the word tired, just hear what me I say. Me not get part in Telegram. Morning, lady. I mean, I like fair explain myself so much time. Because when you hear me tell you I'm tired, I tired, me tired. Tired and not code for scared or nothing like that. Nobody no PH me, I'm not afraid of them. But me tired. And I know the powers that be me tired of. Me tired of the conversation with the regular people. Me tired of the circular conversation. Me tired of the conversation when I go nowhere. Tired of the conversation where we have with the same exact words a million times. I'm just tired. And because of that, my format got change. I still have you information. If you want to use it, use it. Lady, and of course, me come for your show. Because me come in for your show and see you enjoy yourself. Yes, you think you're easy. But me tell you, me go get information. Me go tell us to slice up your onion them, put in a bowl and pour some hot water upon it and eat the onion and drink the water. There's never gonna come a time when me allow people will wind up like clockwork and Lego to make me that way. When I grew up with a country, I grew up country though. And every time we sick, there's a bush for match. And when people use bush and use the things at them disposal already in them kitchen were cheap or free in them yard I grow, and it works, there's nothing you can show me in a book, in text. There's nothing you studied in school that can render what I already know obsolete. You can't negate my lived experience. You cannot. So it really doesn't matter if you're a doctor. And no, let me tell you one piece of hypocrisy where I go on right now. I see people say, all of a sudden, these artists done doctor. But the artists, them what them are use to promote them shit. And a doctor neither, know. I love them, you see. You see, because they don't think things all the way through. They're not so bright, you know. They're not so smart. Them think they're smart in our ass. I'm tell you this now about education. Education and intelligence are two different things. You can develop your intelligence resulting from your educational exposure. Your formal education can help to hone your thinking skills. But them two things are synonymous. Them two things are interchangeable. Intellect, intelligence, and knowledge are not the same. Knowledge is the ability to accumulate information. No fight can be useless. Being able to remember is all you need for your education. You just need a good memory. And some of our brain are used for nothing else, but it just used as hard drive storage. The thinking part of it never activate. So the fact that somebody have a degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, have no bearing upon their intelligence at all. Majority of people when me see a talk out very loud now, they're educated. Loud as fuck. Loud and abrasive. I think when I say me loud, I realize I'm quiet enough, but quiet. So you have some people now where then genuinely think say, go sit down in a one square box in front of one man where talk or one woman where talk and take notes and memorize and regurgitate what somebody else wrote, make them smart. It does not. It make them a memory bank. It means that them can remember things. Some of them can't even apply the memory. Some of them just go to school and get the education for decoration, for validation, for wave it. Like them banner. For feel like them fit. I'm for fit. Because I'm fit among other people like themselves. But when them talk, them look for me and tell me, say, I no letters back on my name. I don't need no letters back on my name. I accomplish, I stand up on my own too. I don't need the people that validate people to validate me. I already have the ability to discern. I have the ability to think critically. And that's all I need. If me da look at job now, I need the papers. But I'm not look at job. And I don't know why I employ me, I'm not look at job. They are bigger ego. Right? But education, formal education is the result of repetition, of being exposed to information, and by repetition, our commitment to memory. Commitment to memory anyway, keeping it. Now, I have a thing where I go for me from when I go to school. I never study. Never study, you know. I never study because the moment I understand it, if I know it, I don't need to remember it. Because anytime it come back in front of me, I go apply the same principle when I did apply from when I didn't just not learn it. So yeah, there's somewhere in my memory, but more so the subconscious. I don't really need to commit it to short term. I don't need to go sit down the whole night as what to go do a test tomorrow, because from the first time when the teacher did tell me, I did get it. That's why I'm not allow no teacher to go pass what I did. I not allow no teacher to go pass what we did without me actually understanding it. Once me get it, me good. I not make memory people talk to me no way. Memory people can't talk to me no way. Memory people, and it's not that me go fight them and tell them to stop talking. No, I mean like me just know. I brush them off. I brush them off. External validation people can't talk to me no way. Them not have no value in my landscape. Not even as props. Them not in my landscape at all. Me only see them when Uno bring me in them space. Me see them when Uno send me things. So I see somebody rant and go on and go hard. The most thing I want to do is recommend them to a good therapist. And I see them rant and go hard with what is essentially foolishness. We all rant and go hard from time to time, you know. But some of the time, when you see people rant and go hard with nothing back of that. Because here we are going now, may I tell you this. Since this whole foolishness start, I may call it foolishness unapologetically. Since this foolishness start, because it wouldn't have been foolishness if them never did so opaque. You see, if them decide to be transparent and honest, it wouldn't be foolishness, and majority of know that run go take the joke. But the moment them start going, the moment them start going stealthy, when them start going underhanded, less than transparent, that is when majority want to start questioning it. So much people end up questioning it before. When them run in with the thing and start thumping it, you ask a question and get a thump instead of you get an answer. That is what's causing the hesitancy. That's what causes it. Not because people take a body and don't know what they put on it. I hear the thing now. Me look in amusement, you know, because a lot of the people that I stood beside on body autonomy issues in other cases such as rape are now singing a different tune. Because when it comes to rape, they understood body autonomy. Morning, Miss Jenny. When it comes to rape, them understand body autonomy. But when it comes to this current issue, body autonomy seems to have taken not a back seat, but a space outside of the conversation. It no longer exists. So when I say, I don't want this joke, them remind me of the 16 body we joked me before. Yeah, but I pick them. From the millions of body when we get offered every day, we whittle it down to 16 and we take them 16 there by choice. You no get for come and tell me, say, oh, but you take 16 body. Therefore, if me I come with that one little joke here, what's your hesitancy? My hesitancy, bitch, is the fact that I don't want it. It's the fact that this is still my body. Regardless of your experience, it's still my body. And you don't get to have any form of authority over it. I don't care about your logic. I do not care about your logic. Because your logic is based on your myopic view. Now you're going to tell me that you need me to protect myself so that you can be protected from me. How the blood clot any of that makes sense to you? You know what's on the dance? Or no are dance. Because if what I'm gonna take is only protecting me from death or severe illness, then that's my choice. Suppose me one dead. Or no never care before when people are dead for hungry. So you're alright with them are dead for hungry, but you're not alright with them are dead for this. You can still catch it and you can still share it. Or no make it make blood clot sense. Make it make sense. Before you start talk so loud and boisterous and abrasive, make it make sense first. Before you do the argument, before you do the war, do the conversation, do the silent conversation. And while you're talking, listen to yourself. Make it make sense to you too. Make it make sense. Because you run out wrong and strong. And I don't like say, I don't know if when they run out wrong, obviously it not work, or else they wouldn't still run out so wrong and strong. They would have run out the first time, make them talk, and then they would need to talk again. Me on the other hand over here, so me not tell nobody not take nothing. All I'm saying is don't mandate. Me I see them take time I come closer and closer in. We rights. These are our human rights and our civil rights. With body autonomy rights. Them are erode our rights. Listen. Every time something come up, when you look on the short view, think of this as driving. When you're up on the road and you're in traffic, you can't just watch your car in front of you, You can't just look on the car in front of you alone. You have to look on the car them gone all the way as far as your eye can see. If somebody brake abruptly, way down the road, half mile if you can see it, you need to respond to that front now. Wait until the chain reaction reach all the way down to you. If you see something up there so come will look like it go cause accident, you take with yourself from now. You don't wait until it reach down to you. This is how you drive. And this applies to everything in life. This is just common sense. They may have common sense. You don't have to go college and go get a degree for this one. You just need to sit down and engage the little muscle. The muscle. Somehow let me tell you, me and Jim are no friend. Me and Jim are no friend. Me go to the gym, I don't really do the most. I not gonna lie, I'm lazy them way. But you see one muscle, other people work out them biceps and triceps and build abs and them legs, them pecs, stand up. I work out the muscle, I work the muscle until the muscle is stiff, like stiffer than most on the body. The muscle stand up at all times. The muscle get all of my attention. It's the one muscle when me no fuck with. People who sit down and make the muscle go flabby like them body cannot dictate to me. Cannot dictate to me. Me no try go around nature, you know. Me no go around nature. Me no make shortcut people tell me nothing. Shortcut people cannot have a conversation with I. Because of critical thinking, me think there. So if you can't think critically, me and you can't have a conversation. That it's just that simple. And when we enter into the public space and we start lay down instructions for other people to live by, I tried the hashtag natural immunity and that shit is gone. Natural immunity. Listen, me no want conspiracy theories, And there are many things circulating out there where just make me laugh. Some might me laugh because honestly, there are people I would have aligned myself with if they didn't talk so much foolishness. Them talk one piece of smart thing and then them come in with a bag of shit. The people them come with the religion, putting it and the mark of the beast and Jesus and God and you're not going to engage me and you can't go turn up side by side and march for nothing at all. The people them where put all of the unrealistic demands in and then thing and we're talking about the slippers and they move and gone over to the table and the railing and me and them can't focus. And think logically, think critically. But there are things which give me pause. There are things which give me pause. The fact that me have somebody where me actually vote for. Me vote for him twice. I vote for him when he lose, and I vote for him when he win back. And after that, if me vote for him again, me personally chop off the finger myself. When you have somebody where supposed to be a public servant, was supposed to represent the will of the people, supposed to try to represent the people, and every time the people ask a question, them get a question. Nah answer no blood clot question at all. None. First of all, one set of doctor can dominate the conversation here. This is not a conversation. This is a fucking soliloquy. This is a monologue. But that's never been science. From my exposure to science from a little bit, it's never been science. Science has never been one voice. It's always been a debate, a conversation. It's never been one voice. Every theory were presented, get dissected, have to be proven or disproven. Every theory. And science presents things, and then science itself go hard upon it to make sure it says stand up. See, these are the first in my life and the first in my knowledge of human existence where science become a dictatorship. And it's not people who are true to science where I do this. A people who are true to commerce I do this. And them conversation are science based. Take your kids off of my live. Swell dog, you have to come off of the live. Because me, I got my live. I invite no bad words, please, my kids listening. Take them off of the live. Come off of it. Please, don't do that to me. This is my life. This is not your kids' life. Don't do that. And this is not a child-friendly space. This is me. Me talk with bad. Now come here so we do picnic them. If we're talking about an illness, right? That's how we're talking about, one illness. And the conversation moved from healthy to jabbed. Why we move from healthy? Isn't what you propose? Isn't what you propose supposed to be taking us toward healthy? So why we move the goalpost from healthy? Why we stopping at the middle? Why we stopping at the middle? On one route. When if you think, you know, man, think, and this is my problem. Say, some people come out and talk, and them tell me, say, me I know one doctor. We Prime Minister no doctor neither. Him not a doctor neither. And one doctor cannot negate the experience or observation of so many other doctors. No, you're going to tell me that. But a lot of doctors have said X, yes. And a lot of doctors have also said Y. So why are we being instructed to hang on to X in exclusion of Y? Why is this not a conversation? Why is it that every time there's a speech, it's all from the perspective of X? Why is Y not included in the dialogue? How we not see them? You know what me like to see? One real conversation, and not with my brethren Michael Abrams, not Michael. One conversation where it take place publicly, visibly. You know, like Tufton go live all the while and make people talk, but you're not gonna ever hear him bring on some of the doctors who have real experience treating patients and getting them better. Why we not hear that? Even if you get joke. Even if you get joke, you still are susceptible to it. You still can catch it and you still can share it. Now listen to my argument why me insist, say, no mandating. No mandating, because if you take the joke, you can still catch it. And you can still share it. Now it may lessen the impact on you. So then say, but everybody when me know we catch it. Where a one smarty me know we catch it we did. Everybody else me know we catch it get better. Right? And the one person me know we catch it we did have so many other things that catching that and not grabbing the other things and treating them aggressively would have resulted in a death anyway. Right? We ignore everything that doesn't agree with the narrative being sold. That alone should have give you pause. That alone should have scared the fuck out of you. So some people say, hey, me take it and this happened to me, and they run them. That alone, even if I lie them, I tell you know what would have made better sense and would have relaxed people? Let them in on the conversation. Let them in. We could discuss this. People say them suffer side effects. People say them suffer side effects were actually listed by the manufacturers as possible side effects. And then dismiss them and said completely safe. Now if the manufacturer said not completely safe, how you arrive at say people are make some claims what them can't possibly make, because you can't tell me completely safe and you know have the benefit of knowing what it's going to do to me in 2 years. Only 2 years can tell you that. The only thing we can tell you say it was safe in 2 years is 2 years. We have not had 2 years. People are telling me, say, I may take it and I find, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. The fact that you take it and you find, and somebody else then take it and don't find, and you still come here and ram your fineness down them throat, make you a pussy, it don't make you nothing else. It don't make you smart. It just make you an asshole and it make you apathetic. Because you being okay. You know that is, you know, so the same conversation we have from last year. When them sit on your yard, I say you can't just say that. This blanket statement thing on do does not work for everybody else. It does not work for everybody else. So you have food, you have creature comforts, you can go in and sit and stay in. But the man next to you can't, because he doesn't have food and him don't have no creature comforts. And psychologically this is going to kill him. The thing that you're trying to save him from is not going to kill him. It's your measures that's going to kill him. Make better measures. That's what we say. Make better measures. Make better measures. Make better measures. Come up with better measures. Don't come on my Instagram, come ask me, okay, so what you say then? Okay, so what you say? Blood clot, you did see me run for that position there? You may ever apply for that job there? You go tell me, say, the man will apply for the job, I do it in a way where I think is not in the best interest of the collective. And me say that, and when me say that, you say, me if come up with something, and me I get the paycheck, and me have the job. Him if come up with something better, that I didn't job, that I went literally apply for, and then war feet. Them war feet. So now do the job. Me not wanting job. And then not act like it personal and like me I go me out for him blood. Me not out for him blood. The other person who did in the spot before him, I see him approach me take to them. Me not have no preference. Me not have no dog in the fight here. Me not have no horse in the race here. All me I say is make it make sense. Make it make sense. And some smart people, when me look on some of my people and we actually a lecture on the picnic them, you know, like blood clots, saving the money and go get and go see if you can take the money they investing on the people and pitting them to start a little business, because if a the idiot they teach them to bomb clot, and more idiot them a make. Them just a make more idiot. Your pitney go come out as a fool, me don't know if you tell you this. Your pitney go can put the fuckery together, string the words them together and make it sound cute. But I go be pure tripe. If a that the idiot and them the idiot, I instruct your pitney. Because they not no sense. Me listen to Uno attack. Me listen to Uno attack, and when me hear the conversation reach to the part where people don't take the joke, not for access health care. Oh. Sure. Something wrong with Uno. Something wrong with you. So you're going with me now. I sit down and I look on the black community beat up one another over this. I look on the female community beat up one another over this. I look on the LGBTQ, all the other letters beat up one another and beat up other people over this. And I realize, I really don't want in no group with no humans, you know, because we're not nice. All I do is just look for the one thing where you know like you know converge on that and beat up everybody outside of that. You don't know how to coexist peacefully. You just not know. Just not know how to coexist. I don't know why I know neither. You guys have no interest in learning to coexist with each other. So if you not divide over race, you not go divide over gender, you not go divide over religion, no divide over sexuality, no not divide over health. All of us want to be healthy, and not divide over health. How the fuck you not arrive at that? You know how dunce that is? Do you know how dunce that is? That the conversations where take place internationally. Let me give you one piece of hypocrisy about Jamaica what bother me all the time. You see, every time we have the conversation about human rights from the perspective of the LGBT community, Jamaica say we not ready for that and we don't want to follow nothing where them do to foreign things. Jamaica not depend that we can think for ourselves and work for ourselves and we come up with our own thing and Jamaica say and a. And then this comes about and we say, hey, stop and think. This is what the whole world is doing. Oh, so now we can do what the whole world do? We not some pussy. That me want to know if you know. We not whether upon the live, maybe I know some pussy, but we'll go watch it after and then I go cut and share it after and just me want to know this. And I mean, I decide, you know. Every time I stand up in front of the mirror is a pussy, you see. And I mean, I decide it. Because on the mouth change. And I don't think it means I'm not bad, I'm not tough, I'm not full of spine. No, I'm not spineless. I'm not just bend under the weight of whatever I want to choose for bend under. Oh no. They're spineless. And I don't think of people where stand up and think for themselves are the ones who are actually weak. I don't think say are them people that were say, yo, make we stop and discuss this now. Why we can't have a conversation? Why? Why we can't hear a healthy, robust discussion involving some of the doctors who say, hey, early treatment, and not with remdesivir, early treatment. We treat successfully using natural herbs. We treat successfully. Why we had from last year till now. We had from last year till now for early treatment conversation I go on from early last year, no? And it's been vilified, it's been criminalized from last year. You know how much time that we could have actually take some people who were dead. You look on the people and say, see it there? You not listen, you not take the jokes, so see it there, you not dead. Why we not test upon them people? And since you don't write them off and say them are dead. Because they ear stuff. Alright, they ear stuff. Them have audience and they not listen. And don't make them lie down, write this one and dead. Why don't never try sitting else upon them? Since them are dead anyway. You prefer bury them without seeing if you could have made them live. This is what I say. Alright. You go do what you do. You do what you do. And you cuss me. Say me not do what you do. But me I do something else. And me I say, hey, try this now. You rather sit down and watch people die than try something else? And you think that is science and you say follow the science? And then you tell me, say, the doctor them that are them train for them go on and the scientists are them make this. Yeah. But nature made this and it's been working for generations, for all of human history. And some doctors who were also trained in the same way them other people trained, so then use it and it work. Why are we discounting actual doctors' testimonials? Why we are discount that? Why aren't we trying that? We should not try everything in our arsenal. Now we've picked one thing and decide everybody need to gravitate to that. And that scares the fuck out of me. That scares me. Because this is not a healthy conversation and it should be. If it and nothing else, it should be a healthy conversation because this is a conversation about health. So, for the people I'm way, say, first of all, the term anti-vaxxers, where it come from? How people become anti-vaxxers for saying, there's something else that works, and I'd rather use that. Or, I'm uncomfortable with this. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a lot scared. I don't trust this. Let's have a conversation. And they become an anti-vaxxer. After taking 150 vax, they become one anti-vaxxer for that 1 year. You not think. How they become one anti-vaxxer? So we're not comfortable with the word nigger. But we're comfortable with the word immigrant if I know we. You see, if I know we, it applies to like when I'm a citizen, me comfortable with the term immigrant because me belong here. When me born here, you think it's easy? And if me black, me uncomfortable with the term nigger. Me uncomfortable with the term there. But But comfortable with the term insurgent because that probably not apply to me. So any word when no apply to me is a word I'm comfortable with. I am comfortable with whatever word and action oppresses you because it is external to me. So I can comfortably watch you suffer. Apathy is the biggest problem. There's no virus will come here. We're as bad as the apathy where we have for one another. We don't have feelings. See, no one doctor where did run out wrong and strong about AIDS. Where did say if you live in a same place, people where you live in a house with and give you AIDS. You do not have sex, you do not share no needle, you do not do nothing if you transfer for you for be. You do not do nothing what we establish now. So that is the way how we share that the virus. A wrong and strong back at it again, you know. Wrong and strong is back at it again. The man run out and make people kick out them loved ones out of the house. You know how much people dead for years whenever half dead? A whole heap of people dead for years whenever half dead, you know. And I am same one, you know, a brother, the same brother where the world are follow right now. That not give no pause at all. How does your thought process continue unabated when confronted with stuff like this? How do you justify that in your mind? That you just hang on to a narrative, and you, even if it's full of thorns, if it have barbs, it have spikes, you hang on. It has stab up every square inch of your body and you still hang on. You bleed, you still hang on. Oh no, hang on, so. You know, step back once and say, let me hear what a fool you say. Because even a fool sometimes come with something more potent, or useful, more correct. If the conversation can't take place with transparency, do you trust it? If the conversation cannot take place as a conversation, this is not even a fucking conversation. It's not. It is not a conversation. For it to be a conversation, all parties involved need to have a voice. There is no voice. I just one single argument I go on to the exclusion of everything else. That should fucking scare you. Taking the juke or not, that should have scare you. It for scare you, you have to think. And yeah, you're right, see the king. The people pushing for segregation are sadists and petty tyrants. Me not think them petty, them a tyrant, full blown. Them did want to separate long time. These are the people who, remember, you know, them people that did separate around other things, you know. I am educated and you're not. Now then come back, I'm vaccinated and you're not. Like, listen, we established this from morning, me and you're different. And I'm happy that you noticed that. Because I want it to be abundantly clear that we are different. You and I are not of the same ilk. I'm a thinking person. You are a follower. You think you're a follower, but you have not ever once created a thought of yourself. You have taken the thought that seemed like it would give you the most traction and you have run with it and you have screamed it at the top of your lungs. But you have not sit down. You have not sat down for yourself and actually thought things through and arrived at your own independent conclusion. Your own independent conclusion is going to be synced with others because there is no new thought out there. But what is new is your arrival at the conclusion. That is new. Try that. Try that sometimes. Try that. Go in yourself and see what you think. What me think. What Vivian Stevenson think. What Richmond think. No guy can't come give me no script and me just out here so just a parrot it. Just a parrot. And me tell you something now. Me look upon some people and me see them talk loud and strong and a bully people. This is the thing that gets me. Them a bully people where some of them people here, oh God, Some of them have real concerns, you know. Some of them, they have real concerns, you know. Stop to listen to them. Listen to them. Them have concerns. And the tests were not done on every body type, every biology. You know, done on every condition. You know, tested on people with every single thing. So there is no precedent for outcome as far as certain people concerned. So when you hear, not for the people where them are are not even anti-vaxxer and not anti-DC-vax. Not for the people where them are would have loved to take it, but they really have genuine concerns. Them scared. Them not blood clot answer, none of that. You don't realize that them just run out with the big mouth, the loud mouth, the wide mouth, the wide mouth. Just when you open the wide mouth, somebody just put a body in there, please. Put a body in there. Stuff it. Because the talking, it no work. In the money talking no work. It no good. There's stuff for body in there. There are people with endometriosis and all different kinds of, you know, when you hear say, it affect people menstrual cycle. This is not a guess, we are guess now, you know. When I guess, it affect people menstrual cycle. And we have not had enough time or done enough testing or had enough observation of it to see how it going to turn out for people we already have. People will have things are going on with them down there already. We don't know. You can't say that somebody that they take it 6 months ago and them find out. We no know. We have history for draw upon. We have history for draw upon. I don't like so we stand up out there so in the middle of nowhere with no knowledge at all. We have history. We actually have precedents set. Where them experiment, them tell lie, them test, them pass things. How much time you lie down in your bed and watch TV and you see, come on, if you or a loved one has taken, and I can fill in 1,000,001 things in that blank there. It did pass by the same body where they must say pass this, you know, which incidentally you won't get most likely don't pass, you know, because the one where them pass, according to them documentation, don't touch road yet. Why not do this? Why we do this? Why we have that stupid conversation here? We don't know how stupid that conversation here be. Say you beat me up one time, you know. May I go through something, you know. And one of my friends them did try to reach me. And him couldn't reach me because I never want to be reached. I lock off because I go blind in one eye. Blind. Me have a cataract. And I go blind in my right eye. He stopped me from drive. I couldn't drive because I never have no peripheral. Not from a function. Take away from me. And me depressed as fuck. Oh my God, I was so depressed. Because me like to be full functioning. Me like to be independent. Me not like to depend on people for nothing at all. I don't want to get up and want to go somewhere and can't go somewhere. And granted, I could have get up and go to the road and drive, you know. Because who would I know? But me know. Me know say if me drive, may I put myself and other people at risk. More so other people. And I did not want to do that. I would never do that. So, my functions did cut down vastly because driving enable me to do majority of what I do. And taking that from me, I'm mostly power by myself. I don't really like, I don't power with people. And me, at the time, the people I'm power with, not for them to drive because I pick me. And my brethren did want to find me and he couldn't find me. And I go in and I do my surgery and then pop the eye and take it out and put in a new lens. Right now I have a lens for glowing in the dark. Look like Android. And I lie down in my house and curl up and hug up my knee and depressed and he couldn't find me. And he started cuss me. Cuss me. Say, yo, he might check on me. And him here say, I did blind. And he here say, and he want to talk and I care and cuss the fuck out of me. I'm sit down there think, cause this is going right now, you know. I'm sit down there think to myself, say, alright, let me see how this not alright, let me do the maths, cause maths are not my strong suit. Me never go lie to you, no, maths are not my strong suit. I say, alright, me I go through something. You know I go through nothing, you know. Me I go through something and you care. And you want the best for me. So you beat me up. This is what's going on right now. They might beat me up for something for me. Them say them want the best for me. So them a beat me up. Because the thing where them a beat me up for do, even though them keep saying for protect them from me, protect you from me, how you the one with the protection for need protection from me, the one without the protection? Oh, this make you know blood clot. Me not have to be a scientist, me just have to have a working brain. This no make no sense. This makes no sense. And there are some people of high profile will run out and talk loud. And me not talk nobody in particular. Me not list no name of nobody, and me not care who no think me attack. Who not talk, I probably not even who me attack. And who me attack, who no probably not even realize. Say them out there attack. But there are a lot of people of influence who have run out and are bullying people. Because this is not PR, this is bullying. Maybe they think they might promote it, they're not promoting it. They're bullying people. And they're promoting ideas such as taking away people's right to earn a living and feed them family. You want to protect them from something that has a very, very high recovery rate by starving them to death. And you're telling me that you're not forcing it and it's not being mandated. It's not being mandated. Well, let me tell you what a mandate is. A mandate is giving people no other viable option. A mandate is enforcing something. Now, let me tell you what enforcing is. Force, if a man juke you in a alley, you in a dark alley and a man juke you with him gun and say, give me your wallet or I'm going to shot you. Is that a choice? Is that a choice? Is that the law? Is that the law's position on this, that you had a choice? Therefore you have no case. You can't take this man to task because he gave you a choice. Where does the law stand on this? Is that a choice? Every time you open your mouth and you're going to let out something, think it through first, no man. Some people are move like they get paid. Some people are move like they get paid. Because me can't see no other reason for this level of buffoonery. And I call it buffoonery because this is what it is. Some people are move like somebody stand up over them with a gun or hold them family hostage. And some people are move like they get paid. Because there's no other way of thinking people were smart otherwise can come out like this. People care otherwise. Women know they care otherwise. When I see them do things where are caring alone and I make them do that. I not condemn nobody, you know. I not condemn nobody. I may talk to one of my brethren the other day. And as somebody who I love and rate. And he kept repeating the same thing and I say, yeah, sound like a parrot, and him say me diss him. Say me I be insultive. But if you look up parroting, that's literally what it is. Now that parroting me, if you take one sitting and just repeat it, and it sounds like a familiar, popular narrative, and it just kept coming back.